It has been requested of me by several of you that I discuss and share what I use to care for the skin on my body, so I shall do that for you today. I hope it doesn't disappoint. Nonetheless, this is what I use, and it's going to be very basic and simple, as I suspect many of you would presume. And I'm going to get started right away. So in the shower, I like to wash my body with Dove. This is the fragrance-free for sensitive skin, but I like to use this. I've been using Dove soap for over a decade, for many years, with great success. It leaves my skin very smooth and doesn't dry it out. And I use these. This is my secret. These are nylon gloves. You can pick these up at any drugstore, Target, Walmart, anywhere, or I'm sure Amazon sells them as well. They're just nylon gloves. They cost a few dollars, and I scrub my entire body using these, and this keeps my skin so soft and so smooth, and they're exfoliating, so they slough off all the dead skin in the shower. And I use this from my chest all the way down to my toes, the tips of my toes, and my entire body is just silky smooth because of these. And once a week, I throw these in the laundry, in my wash with the rest of my towels, and they come out like brand new. And a nice thing about these actually is the more you launder them in the washing machine, they get even stiffer. In other words, the exfoliating strength of them increases the longer you own them. So, and I replace them every 3 or 4 months. I just buy a new pair. So that's what I use in the shower. And when I get out of the shower, I moisturize my entire body with, lately I've been using this and I love it. This is Cetaphil, a brand that I know and love and trust for my face skincare. And likewise, I love this for my body. It's the Daily Advanced Lotion with shea butter, and I think that's why I like it so much. It has B vitamins and glycerin, vitamin E, but I like the most about it that it has the shea butter. And the reason that I know it's that I like about this is because recently my uncle had sent me this product, Hydro Boost Neutrogena, and it's for sensitive and dry skin. It has hyaluronic acid, fragrance-free. I tried it because he gave it to me, and it's free product from goodies from the dermatologist, so I will try it, of course, and I have it, so I don't want to waste it. I will use this up. However, I don't like it nearly as much as the Cetaphil because it's not, I find it absorbs quickly, which is nice, but it doesn't leave my skin very hydrated, ironically, given the name. Hydro Boost. It wasn't a Hydro Boost, it was a Hydro letdown, but I guess it's fine. I found it very mediocre, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't hydrate my skin. The effects are about 10 minutes, and then I need to put lotion on, which defeats the entire purpose of putting a lotion on in the first place. This, however, this is really great. This does not leave my skin. This claims to moisturize for a full 24 hours, and it really does. It keeps my skin very soft and supple. And I've been using some version of Cetaphil moisturizing lotion for 2 decades at least, whether it's this version of the lotion or another thing I use is just their plain, this is just a sample size, but I use their plain moisturizing cream. That one's great too. I do like and prefer the Daily Advanced Lotion, and I will link this specific one down below because this is the one that is the superior product in my opinion. And then twice a week I will use this Amlactin Rapid Relief. This is a ceramide containing alpha hydroxy acid containing body lotion. So this is great because it uses lactic acid to chemically exfoliate the skin on my body. And I use this primarily on my upper chest and my arms. And this really keeps my arms nice and smooth. We're coming into short sleeve and tank top season, and this keeps my arms and legs really smooth. So I love this, and this is also great. I use this on my feet, and my feet are really, really smooth from this. So I love this because it's a chemical exfoliant, and it's gentle enough to use on the entire body. And if you have rough or flaky skin anywhere on your body, I highly recommend M-Lactin product. They have a few different versions of this. I've tried the one with the green lettering, the normal one, and I've tried this Rapid Relief. Quite honestly, I don't notice a difference. The Rapid Relief is a bit thicker in viscosity. However, the effect is exactly the same as the original formula, in my opinion. And I've used both. So I love this because it keeps the skin very, very smooth, especially the rough areas like the elbows and the bottoms of the feet, the heels of the feet and tops of the toes. They're very smooth from this, and I love it. So I use that not every day, but on specific areas like I mentioned, and twice a week, 3 times a week, I will use that on my entire body to get that chemical exfoliation. And then I will use on my body any exposed skin. I put sunscreen on, and lately I've been using, again, samples. I'll put the name down below. It's Healthy Defense Daily Moisturizer with broad spectrum SPF 50. And I like this because it's not greasy and it doesn't leave a weird residue on my skin, so I can put my clothes on without worry. And it does smell like sunscreen. I will say that it does smell like sunscreen. It doesn't bother me, but it smells like that chemical because I believe this is has Helioplex, yes. So it has the avobenzone and chemical filters. It does smell like that. If you're familiar with chemical filtered sunscreens, it does have a SPF scent. Doesn't bother me because I don't put it on huge areas of my skin. And also, I don't go crazy with the sunscreen because I want to absorb some natural vitamin D from the sun. It's very important. So I don't go ham with my sunscreen. With my face and my neck, of course, I protect. I wear my driving gloves to protect the backs of my hands when I'm driving. And otherwise, I will use something like this, a sunscreen stick, and just keep this in my pocketbook and put this on. If I'm going to be outside, I just rub this here, and I will rub this on my chest and my ears and things. But I always put a wide brim hat on, always. And I put sunscreen on the exposed areas, but I don't go crazy with it because although I want to prevent skin cancer, of course, I also really want to get that natural vitamin D, and that's very important. And I don't want to shield myself obsessively from the sun insofar as I completely have a void of getting natural sunlight, which is a rich source of vitamin D hormone that our bodies need desperately. So I am mindful of that for sure in both directions. I like to try and strike a balance there. I did forget one thing. Let me interject. I use this for my deodorant, and the reason I like this and I point this out is because I've been using this for 2 decades about, and I stopped using regular deodorant shortly after I graduated from high school, and I switched to this product, and I've been using it ever since. And this is a no aluminum chlorohydrate, paraben-free mineral deodorant. And it's basically water and salts, mineral salts, and zinc gluconate, bicarbonate. There's very few ingredients in this. And it does not prevent me from perspiring, which is what I want. I don't want my body to be inhibited from performing a natural function of its biology. I want to sweat. I don't, however, want to have odor, of course. And this does the trick. It keeps the odor at bay because it contains, I think, a baking soda derivative and those mineral salts. And it actually also, I find, it kind of moisturizes my underarms, and I don't get dry, uncomfortable skin there. When I used to use traditional deodorant, I would get dry, flaky skin under my arms, and I would also get irritating bumps, almost like a rash or a dermatitis type of reaction underneath my arms, which I saw as a sign that I should not be using that product any longer. So I discontinued that, and I had tried this, and it worked very well at preventing odor and yet still allowing me to sweat naturally. And it's great. I love it. So it may not work for everyone because everyone's body chemistry is different, but I wanted to point that out because I've been loyal to this product for so many years because I never smell and it works so well. It just kind of neutralizes any odor, but you can still sweat like a normal, healthy human being, which is what I want to do. And one other thing I use in the winter months specifically, but sort of year round. And if you follow my other skincare videos, you know that I've been putting Retin-A on my upper chest, this area, and my neck, as well as my face, of course. But once a week or so, I'll put a dab of Retin-A on this large area. I don't do it every day. And I usually buffer it. And what I buffer it with is this. This is the CeraVe Healing Ointment with ceramides. It's a mineral oil and petrolatum based, waxy, very viscous gel ointment, slightly thicker than petroleum jelly. And I love this. I often use this on my face too, when I get the peely things from the peely bits from Retin-A. But this is great too for the heels of my feet. Again, keeps them very soft. And my toes, I will use this and massage this on my toes one by one, which is, number one, it feels great. And it also, I put the socks on afterwards and I wake up with silky smooth baby skin feet, which is great. So I love this product because it's very inexpensive, it's effective. So that's what I use on my body. And I will just say, I want to end on this because I think perhaps it's the most important, although I guess I'm saving the best bit for last here. Diet is so important, not only for the skin on your face, but the skin on the entire body, because I've said it, I'm beating a dead horse, but the skin is the largest organ. So whatever we consume or what we are lacking consuming, it's going to be exposed in our skin. People can see. And so that old adage, you are what you eat, we are what we eat. And to that end, I just want to point out that a lot of people, and this is no judgment, but a lot of people will start chugging water thinking that hydration, and you have to drink lots and lots of water to have good skin. Water is very important, yes, and I drink plenty of water. I don't drink in excess because too much water is not good for you. It throws off the pH balance in your kidneys and it throws off your electrolyte balance and dilutes the stomach acid and inhibits digestion. So don't overdo water either. Don't overdo anything. But my point is, actually, dry and dehydrated skin most often is not the case. It's not a case of lack of water. It's a case of lack of EFAs, essential fatty acids. And this is so important because I'm a functional medicine practitioner and I hammer this to my clients, that if they want glowing, supple skin, start upping your fat intake. Start eating things like sardines, oily fish, olive oil, olives, avocados, cod liver, these abundantly egg yolks, these abundantly cholesterol fat-laden foods, incorporate them into your diet and you will see your skin start to become more supple and glowing and in better condition, not just on your face, but your entire body. The tone, the texture, the moisture in your skin balance will improve drastically because it's dry and dehydrated skin. It's a matter most often, especially with the moisture level in the skin I'm speaking of specifically. It is not a dehydration issue so much as it's a essential fatty acid issue, the omegas. And so I eat oily fish on a daily basis. I eat whole eggs. Don't throw out the yolk. The yolk is where the goodness is. And olive oil. I pour olive oil on my vegetables so that I can reap the benefits of those vegetables, because while vegetables are great, they contain fat-soluble vitamins. Therefore, you need a fat with the vegetable to absorb that goodness and to incorporate so your body can assimilate that. So I will often eat a whole avocado with my salad, the whole thing, because I want that avocado's omegas in my body and things like this. And I drizzle olive oil on my food so that I can have that unctuous, gooey food, and that's going to come out in my skin and make it nice and smooth and supple, and it does. And so I won't preach on anymore, but please, if you're not already eating essential fatty acids in the form of oily fish and nuts and seeds and olive oil, avocados, cod liver, these valuable, precious foods that contain the fat that our bodies need, not only for the skin, but it's also brain food. It feeds the brain, so it's good for mind and body. And I said I wasn't going to preach, so I'll just stop because I could go on and on. But please, if you're not already incorporating healthy fats in your diet, start incorporating some healthy fats each and every day. And I promise you that you will notice not only a difference in your digestion and your overall health and your mood and your wellness, but your skin will thank you in its appearance and its glowing radiance, So here is to your health, your skin. Be well, everyone. Take care, be safe, and you shall see me soon. Bye.